Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft with me, Lucy. Hi, how's everyone doing today? Big project today, guys. Big project. Look at this. I finished the entrance to the ballroom. At least, I think it's pretty finished. I think it looks really good. We added these lights, we added the path, we added a little thing around the door, some beams here for the balcony. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, happy with that. And let's have a look at what today's project is gonna be. We go all the way up here and we have the entire second story here of the building that is unfinished. All here. So this is my plan for today. Now, I'm not entirely certain what I want to do with the smaller room up there, but for the big room and the big hall, I know exactly what I want to do, and I want to make it look like a map room. I want it to be a map room, so we have a map currently, a collection of maps. Hi, Sniffer! Here on the wall of our barn. Probably not the best place for a map. By the way, this was our map for the 25th episode, I want to say, and you can see there is nothing here where the castle really should be, except for the tower. That was the only thing we've built. It'll be really cool to get an updated version of this map. We don't need a really big map for just that map though, but we do also have this one here in the lighthouse, which is technically, I guess, only 4 maps. I really want to expand it, but it takes forever to get these really zoomed out maps. I think I'm going to need to do that once I get Elytra. But yeah, we have a big map here of our surrounding area. This is our little island. This is all the biomes nearby. As you can see, there is a lot of snow biomes around us. So I'm going to go ahead and grab these all. And see, does this actually update them? Which one is it that I need updated? This one here. Oh, it added like an extra dot. That's what it did. So we're gonna put that up in the map room. We're gonna take the 25 episode copy of the map as well. I think they don't update as long as you don't actually open them up in your hands, so I should be able to break it, and then I think we can lock it if we use it with a glass pane, I think. And we do actually have quite a few maps already, the blank ones that we can use, which we got from trading with cartographers trying to get all the trial chamber maps. But we are severely lacking on leather that I used for the bookcases, the books, for the library. I never really restocked the leather after that. So first thing on the menu, I guess, is going to be some beef. We're going to have to get some leather from cows. Let's have a look at our farm here. It is... Is there bread in here? Okay. How is there a bread? How do we make a bread? Well, I don't know, but it's just one bread, so I won't worry about it too much. Let's take some wheat. Honestly, we have so much. Anything else in these chests? No. How about our bone blocks? We're getting some. Not much, but we are getting some, so the seeds are not getting wasted. It's time to farm up some cows, get some leather for our item frames, which we're going to need to put in that big room there, and just ignore how bad this place looks from down below. Well, the cows are growing up and growing their leather. I want to make an updated version of this map. I probably should be doing this at episode 50, but I want something to place in the map room for just now. So how many maps is this? It's 9, right? 3x3, 9 maps. So we have 25. Let's just start one. Oh wow, look at this. Wait. Where would that go? Oh, I don't have an item frame. Oh, I do have an item frame. That would be right here, this map here. I don't want to take it out again. I don't want to update it just yet. But look at how cool the plaza looks. Oh, I love it. Okay, where's my horse? I'm gonna go around, and I guess all I need to do is actually just ensure I've left the map spot. Here we go, and start a new map. There we go. This bit has not changed at all. So with my 4 item frames that I have just now, we can start planning out where we want our maps to go. And I'm thinking this wall is a solid choice. There's a lot of space here, and there's only a few places really where we're kind of cutting off the wall for the doors, whereas here we have windows. Now we definitely have space here under the windows, which is why I made them quite high up. But this wall is definitely a solid start, so let's just put down anywhere randomly. I will never remember which order this goes in. Oh, never mind, I'm nailing it. Nailing it, and boom! Oh, it's got 2 markers now. That was where it was placed originally, and that's where it is now. That doesn't really bother me though. So yeah, I'm basically thinking for this room, we're going to have a bunch of separate maps everywhere, zoomed in and out ones. We're probably going to have a really big version of the zoomed out one at some point in the future. Again, once I can fly around, because I remember filling these out prior to episode 25, I think again it was. And it took me forever. Absolutely forever navigating all these icy... They're not the best biomes that you can just run across or sail across. So yeah, absolutely not doing that again just now. But the zoomed in ones, I definitely can. I love the way this one looks with the plaza and like the red roof right there in the middle. Oh, so cute. Alright, got half a stack of item frames. I'm just going to pop them down randomly. Oh, item frame within item frame. Let's start off with these zoomed in shots. Can I figure out... Alright, this is a bottom one. I don't think I took everything I needed, but I got a bunch of maps. There we go. Goes up there. That's a duplicate. I got 1 duplicate by accident. Oh, where does that go? Nope. Nope. Where does that go? Nope. Oh, obviously that goes there, and this goes here. There we go. Okay, so we need 2 more corner ones, but look at what a difference that looks like from the previous map. Obviously I don't have it with me, so I guess I should get some glass panes and actually lock the old maps, and then we can compare them. That'd be fun. Let's hope this works. I really hope these don't update without me actually opening them up in my hands. And okay, we got them all. They all fit in my inventory. Great. Grab these item frames. Alright, I've never done this. Let's hope this works. I hope that's the old version locked. Okay, good. Right, that's definitely the old one locked. Oh, it's put me in the hands. Oh, thank God it is already locked. Lock, 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 lock. Okay, I think they're all locked. All locked? Okay, great. That means I can put them here. There we go. Okay, that was kind of nerve-wracking, but I got it done. And yeah, look at the difference between 25 episodes. I wish I got a copy of the map on episode 1, but obviously I didn't have the resources for it then, and it would just kind of look very empty, wouldn't it? We'd have 1 cabin right here for episode 1. But wow, what a difference it makes. I definitely want to have several of these in the map room. Throughout the course of the series, we're gonna have a current one, I think. One that we just update all the time, and one that we lock every 25 episodes or so, or maybe every 50, I'm not sure. Depends how slow our progress goes. And obviously at some point we're going to leave this area, we're going to use up all the space in it, we're going to build somewhere else, and then we'll have map rooms maybe in different areas. I quite like this one to be just for this little island here. I almost really want to widen this river. It looks like it connects. I don't actually think it does connect. I think there's like a 1 block of water like in between here, so I always think of it as an island, but I guess maybe it is technically connected. You could widen this river, make it so you could swim all the way around the island, but then you do have the ice, so you can't really do that with a boat. Well, you get my point. It'll be a nice little record of the growth of the base throughout the series. Oh dear, that's locked, but it's not fully filled in, so I can't actually fill that in anymore. Well, maybe I can swap out with one when I do this, because I don't think I've touched this area at all. I mean, it's mostly ice, so we're gonna have to get a new one of that. And we're going to need a little sign here as well that says which episode which maps are from. Well, there you have it, guys. We finished the map room. This is all he needs in here. You know, looks good to me. We've got the maps in the map room. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in... I'm just kidding. That's probably not very convincing at all. Yeah, so the other things I want to put in here is maybe something that looks kind of like a strategy table. I don't know. I've got this idea in my head of having like a table here where like loads of people sit, like the round circle table. The table of the circle. I don't know what it's called. But you have those in a lot of castles, right? A little strategy table. And I also want to put my cartographers in here because I have one or two left in the village hall, the villager hall, the town hall. I don't know what I called it originally. We have some down here. We're taking all the shortcuts to get to it in this building here. And ideally, I wouldn't want to have villagers in here that have professions. How many do we have in here? Just the one, two monocle guys. Two monocle guys. I have removed their cartographer tables because I needed them. But I'm going to have to figure out a way to get these guys from down here all the way to the second floor of the castle. And then I'm going to have to figure out a way to stop them from leaving that big room. And I don't really want to repeat the technique I used in the library because it is very noisy. That horse gave me a fright. So let's think of ways we can have them not open this door and leave. I guess all we would need to do is have the doors unreachable, but I also want to have a balcony here, so we would need to ensure that they don't climb up here, up the stairs to the balcony, and I don't jump off these blocks. I guess I could just put a slab, but I quite like as a shortcut to just jump down to. We'll have to block off the balcony in some ways. Maybe just a gate. Yeah, they can't open gates, can they? And then we're gonna have to put maybe something down here in these blocks to stop them from pathfinding to the doors and opening them. That would be good, yeah. Let's get rid of all of these so I don't forget. And yeah, start building. Guys, I just got the best idea that's ever been made, that's ever been had in the game of the Minecraft. You know how I wanted like a round table in here? I'm just making it out of these blocks because that's all I've got right now. I could actually put the maps down like this, right? Like the current map of the area, the strategy map, 100% where you like this. I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which way it's oriented. I could actually put it in like this. This way, I'm getting so good at knowing where these go. Not in there. There we go. Now, does that not feel like more like a like a strategy table? You literally have the map of the area on it. I might need 2 copies of these because I still want one on the wall because this is kind of hard to see, right? You have to kind of stand on top of it. But we could just double up. Oh, I really like that idea. I think the first thing we need to sort out here is the torch situation, the lights, because this place is super dark when you turn all of them out. With the windows, it's not so bad, but the bits that don't have windows, very dark. So we definitely want to light this place up. I did put in stairs, and I think they look pretty good. I like the shape of them. They obviously need a bit of detailing, but overall happy with that. Happy with this painting here as well. It's like a little nook, and it's kind of nice. And we have the hidden doors out to the towers here as well. Under the stairs, very cozy. I think I want to move this map table kind of a bit inwards here, and where the painting is, I might put like a special seat. So it's almost like a second throne. You sit here for the great view of the map, and then you can have a couple of seats sort of all around it. That might be what I do, but I definitely want to sort out the lights in here and the roof. Doesn't look very good from here, especially with the way that the light kind of shines through the stairs. It looks a bit off. It's not very realistic, right? It should be pitch black there, but because of the light engine kind of going through the stairs, it looks lit up instead. I have such a big space here vertically. It'd be a shame to not do something impressive with the ceiling, honestly. So I'm thinking, guys, chandeliers. Maybe one big one, or maybe a big one and a couple smaller ones. I'm not sure. First off, let's see if actually this room has got a center vertically this way, because I'm not certain if I did make it have a center. Okay guys, we do have a center, and the center of the room is right here. I did have the correct number of blocks in each direction, so thankfully we can have a really nice centered chandelier here. Now again, it's kind of given optical illusion that this is actually not the center because the stairs kind of cut off this part of the room. But because it's a tall object, I think we should be okay to hang it off there. And I think the first thing I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to run some logs up on the ceiling. I'm kind of thinking that instead of it being right up at the ceiling, it would be kind of nice to have it stick out a little bit. Not that down, but about this far down. This is going to be the support beam that our chandelier hangs from. The reason for it hanging down like this is because we're going to cover up the blocks, the deep slate roof, with probably some sort of solid blocks. So to make sure that it's not kind of squished in at the top there, it's going to be a couple blocks down, but this still feels like enough vertical space to hang something down. So, whoops, I broke a bit too many bits of scaffolding there. I think this is where we're going to start using our numerous amounts of lightning rods. I have come up with a design for a light that I really like, but once again, we're not going to be using that many. Can I get down, please? That many copper rods. Instead, I need good old-fashioned chains. So let's have a quick peek at our iron farm. Oh, doing quite well, really. Anything in here? A couple in here as well. That's pretty good. Means we can just craft as many chains as we would like. Let's hope he doesn't shoot us while we work here. I think we can take enough damage by falling down on our own. You don't see... Hey! Hey! Way! Okay, that's dealt with, I guess. So the key to our chandelier is going to be using both copper bulbs and lanterns together, because they both kind of have the same light up color, is that kind of orangey shade, and I think they go quite well together. So this is what we're going to start off with, is 4 copper bulbs, and we're going very coppery just now. I think we can remove this now and light up the bulbs. Then we're going to hit with some copper trapdoors. That's where they are, copper trapdoors. We kind of want to place these in corners to kind of give illusion of a circle. So it's not as rectangular, there's bits sticking out. That seems pretty good. I need to get rid of the scaffolding mess because I actually can't see what I'm meant to be working on here. And that's a pretty good start to it, but it looks a bit plain just now. Also, the trapdoor looks a bit weird. Did I mess that up? Like, I have this in my test world and I took screenshots of it and somehow I keep building it wrong. Yeah, that definitely needed to be raised a block to make this kind of circular shape on the inside. A bit of a circle, yeah. Now it's time for copious amounts of chains. We're going to be placing chains out of these copper grates. And I'm going to have 2 sets of chains here. Whoops, not like that though. We're going to have some of these middle inside grates. And we're going to have some of the trapdoors here. This little wiggly thing you do when you're shift and spacing in the scaffolding is definitely the worst thing about using scaffolding ever. When you need to shift click, it is not fun. Yeah, I think another reason we're gonna want to add another layer to the roof is so we don't see these water particles coming through. This roof doesn't seem very secure right now. Okay, looks a bit like a mess from this angle, but let's start adding the lanterns. And I purposely made the chains here varying lengths of chainage. So the whole thing looks a bit more almost dynamic. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't want it to look too samey. Okay, now it's time to break all of the scaffolding. Break, break, break. Break, break, break. Get rid of the other lights here. And time for the grand reveal. First, the view from the balcony. Then the view jumping down from the balcony. I like it. I really like it. I mean, I came up with the design, so that makes sense. But I think it gives the room enough light. There's so much light actually coming out of the lights. I do really like the design, but I think I need to shorten the chains by one for each block. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pickaxe these. And then immediately replace the lanterns without touching the chains. Hopefully it means we've kept the... Can I hit you? Ah, there we go. View from the balcony, round 2. It definitely looks a bit less like a jellyfish now. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think I really like that. It's a bit darker now here on the edges, so we're gonna have to add some light in the corners of the room now the lanterns are a block higher. But it looks a bit less messy, and yeah, I do really like it. Another alternative I could do is maybe lower the entire thing down. It's just so much effort though. I don't know if I want to do that. I might do it. That mangrove wood behind me kind of matches the sky perfectly. But anyways, chandelier, take 3. View from the balcony. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. So really what I've done is bring this whole thing down by quite a few blocks. As you can see, the lightning rods are now very visible here from the side and almost, yeah, kind of visible from the bottom as well. And the rest of the design is pretty much the same, but I made the chains longer again. And yeah, I think I like it. Now this room really lacks. It's something interesting about the floor. I remember I did this floor as sort of a placeholder for like a real design. And I think it's time for me to actually do something about this because I keep adding things in here and it just really sticks out to me that it's very plain and I don't want to have to fill up every possible space off the floor with other detail just to kind of cover up this ugly basic kind of like planks, I guess. Yeah, they're planks. This is the floor pattern we're going for this time. It's quite bold because, whoops, that's the wrong thing. Because not only is it differing in color, where I've had mostly the same like spruce planks, spruce logs kind of patterns going around throughout the castle. This time we're changing up the colors of the spruce, but we're also doing that at the same time we're swapping the direction of the logs. And it makes this kind of cool diagonal pattern, but it is very out there almost compared to everything else in here. I still think it works. I mean, it is 2 types of wood. It's not going to clash horrendously, but it is a little bit more bold. There's a little bit more going on, and we'll see how it looks like. Before we look at the floor upstairs, I actually think it looks really good as a ceiling design as well. Look at that. Cute! Let's look upstairs. And it does look busy, but I think I like it. Let's go up on a balcony. It makes it easy to see. Yeah. Okay, it looks really good, I think. I think it looks really good. If I could do one thing to it is maybe see if I could change the pattern up. So instead of it always going diagonally this way, we maybe had it swap diagonally to the other side and kind of meet in the middle here. But I think we need to work on a much larger scale than this. So we're going to stick to this one diagonal pattern we have, and I like it. It does look really busy though, because not only are the walls busy with the texturing on them, but now the floor is very busy and you got all these things hanging out of the ceiling, you've got the really busy looking maps. It looks like there's a lot going on, but I think we're going to start working on these walls and we're going to start putting trapdoor trimmings in and stuff like that, and it shouldn't look nearly as cluttered as it does now. With all these planks we've recovered from the floor, it's time to spend about 4 stacks of spruce planks on a stack and a bit of spruce trapdoors. This room is definitely very slowly coming together. Have a look, guys. Are you ready? Wow, look at it. Look at it. I'm so happy with this. So we've got some paintings here as a placeholder for the maps. As you can see, we have a lot of space and we can always make more. We could even put another map up there, or something down under here. I did consider maybe putting the main like current map in here, but we're gonna leave it as a painting for now. We've already got a current map on the actual table and we've got one here, but I think what I'm gonna do overall is every time we save a map like this, we're gonna have one for episode 25. Before episode 50, I'm gonna go around and make sure that these maps are all up to date and fill them out and everything. Then we'll have like a current map here. I don't know how often I'll actually remember to go in and update the current map though, so it's probably gonna be the same as whatever is the last map we did. But yeah, we've got enough space for 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 150, probably 150 episodes of maps in here, and by then I imagine we will have left this area and we have a really big spot here, which is where I'm going to put all my really zoomed out maps, I think. Like the whole kind of world almost. Obviously not the whole world, it's not going to fit there, but as much as we can in this sort of awkward space, because it's not a 3x3, so I don't want to have it be the same as, you know, the other maps. So yeah, once I get a few more of these really zoomed out maps filled out, we're probably going to start putting them here right in the center. And I love it. I love the idea that I'm here, the queen, princess, whatever, leader, president. I'm here sitting on my banner chair, special chair. Not only can I see all the maps I've ever mapped, and the current map on the map table, but also the map of the world. Right now it's just some guy's nose. Oh, great. This is really coming together though. I'm so happy with it. So next couple of things here, finish the ceiling and do some sort of railing, something magic here, and then we're gonna also have to find a way to villager proof this, because I do want to put my villagers in here. So I think I'm gonna put my cartographer tables back here. You know what? I could have them like trapped in here, I guess, under the stairs, Harry Potter style. Here is it, Harry. Except you're a cartographer, Mr. Villager. Operation stop villagers from going through. I think I was going to do the string technique, which might work, because they detect like a drop, and they don't want to go down. But wait, have I? Oh, I've made this new super-proof as well. Oh well. But then I thought that I actually need to put something underneath the string so it doesn't look ugly from below, which would remove it from being like a drop. Oh god, I've actually made this new super-proof as well. Which would remove it from being a drop. So I wasn't certain if the string technique and the carpet on top is going to work. I'm never going to get that string back. That's okay. Where's the other string? It's looks weird, but okay, that looks pretty bad. That looks pretty bad too. But we can cover that up with a slab or something, not too badly. Okay, let's try to get the cartographers in, and there's only one way to find out whether it's going to work or not. First try, we successfully got both cartographers in the boat together, which is insane, really. But now we have to get them up those super slippery stairs. The horse is adamant it's going to be in the way. You... Here. You can pull the boat for me. How about that? Oh, they're taking damage, which is not ideal. Hey, come on, lads. Round this way. You can live in a castle. Lucky you. You're luckier than the other villagers who also live in the castle. Why is there a zombie noise? This might be not villager suitable. We might have to do this the old-fashioned way with cartography tables. Maybe. Come on. Here. No, don't take damage, don't take... Go, come on, get out of the walls! I nearly had them. Oh, stop taking damage. Crikey. Okay, this is not gonna happen, is it? They're probably on 1 hit point. Right. Well, they're both trained cartographers, yeah, so they shouldn't try to run off to any barrels or anything. Let us get the cartography table. Okay. Get out the boat, please. Don't go that way. No. Okay, great. You can't fit. Wait, there's a bed here. If you want a bed, there's one right here. In fact, I'm gonna sleep, so you can't run for a bed. You like the cartography table. Great. What about cartography table up here? Great cartography table. Very tasty. Now, unless you go up the balcony and decide to jump off, you should be fairly safe in there. Where's the other guy gone? Yes, nice cartography table. What about cartography table here? Yes. Cartography table here? Nice. What about cartography table here? Oh, you can't get out. Excuse me? Where'd you go? We have completely lost the cartographer, the one that's not in here. By the way, it doesn't look like you can fit through this door. Can you? Actually, let's push you through. Can you fit through the door? Oh, you don't want to go out. Okay, well that's fine. Ooh, creeper spawn, not good. Yeah, I looked everywhere for this cartographer and he was really getting on my nerves. So I went and made another cartography table. Just in case. I thought maybe he doesn't want to follow it because it's like assigned to someone else. However that works, you know. The closer we got to the room, the less likely he was to follow the table. And last I've seen him, he was somewhere in this area, like in the ballroom. But he's gone. So he's either fallen down somewhere, or he probably, to be fair, he probably had like half a heart left. So he could have just walked into a campfire or a berry bush and just died. We'll see if he turns up anywhere. Villagers do sometimes randomly just appear. Alright guys, that's all the time I have for today's episode, but we got a lot done. There's definitely some touches we could add onto this room, so if you have any ideas, do let me know, and let me know what you think about it. Do you love it as much as I do? Because I'm really proud of this room. I'm really proud of it, but that's not all guys. I've done something off camera. We have finished up this outside bit here. I just added a little training area. There's really not much to talk about here. We've got some armor stands to kind of be little training dummies, some pumpkin training dummies, target blocks, you know, stuff like that, to make it look like this is where you practice your skills. And textured the floor here a bit, which made a big difference, and added some details here. There's really not much room on this side, so we have flower pots and this big lamp, which I might swap out for another lantern actually. But yeah, I don't have time this episode to finish this room, and I also don't know what to put here because there's kind of like a hallway almost room. There's just a lot of coming and going. There's 2 doors outside, a door that way, stairs down below. So I'm struggling to think of what could go in here basically. So thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.